Well, good morning, YouTube. It's Monday morning, day after the Galveston rally is done. Lonestar is finishing in the books. Our entire season is pretty much finishing in the books. Except we still got to drive home. We'll get a majority of that done today, if not all of it. Last night when we left Galveston, we actually got off the island at a pretty early time, earlier than usual. We were able to pull out of our spot about 7:45. We were actually on the ferry by like 8 p.m. and away. And then the ferry didn't wait. I mean, I was the last thing to get loaded. I think maybe one car after me. And then, so yeah, it was pretty good time. And we planned on driving for a while. We made it all the way to Louisiana before we took a stop. Now, we're not far into Louisiana. I mean, Texas is just right there. This is the Louisiana Welcome Center. But as I said in last night's video, I was pretty tired. I had very little sleep during the rally, and I just didn't think I should keep driving. So we found a spot here and we took it. It was only about 25 after 10 when we pulled in here. So we only drove 2.5 hours. Not real far by any means. But I was actually in bed by like 10:45, and I slept. I slept till 9 o'clock this morning. I guess I needed it. So I got to tell you, this is actually a pretty nice welcome center, rest area. You know, with the lake and everything, it's actually really, really nice. Took a little moment today to walk around, stretch my legs before I go sit in that driver's seat for the rest of the day. And now I've just finished doing my pre-trip. Everything looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna go fire Goliath up, let him warm up, and get ready to roll out of here. Just a few minutes. All right, well, it's been about 4 hours since we started driving, and we decided we need to stop, take a restroom break, get some more coffee, top up with fuel, clean the windshield, maybe some lunch. So it's about 10 minutes until 3 now. We are fueled up, the windshield's cleaned. I've done a circle check, checked everything in the trailer, had to put some stuff back up that's shaking around. The roads have been pretty rough. While I was doing all that, Katie went in and got us some lunch, so we were gonna take a couple of moments to eat, but I gotta pull forward off of the fuel island first. So there's nobody behind us. Take a minute, eat our lunch real fast, and then get back on the road. Now we are at exit number 1 on Interstate 59, a little ways north of New Orleans. I think we're actually in Mississippi. Pretty sure we crossed the state line. We're at exit number 1. The last exit was exit number 12. We haven't actually seen that sign yet that says "Welcome to Mississippi," so we're like right on that border. All right, well, that actually hit the spot. We're all topped off, both Goliath and us, and we're ready to go. Believe it or not, even though I slept pretty good last night, I slept for a long period of time, I still just felt kind of tired all day long. But now that I've eaten and moved around and everything, I'm like wide awake now, but I hope it stays that way, right? Anyway, let's get back on the road. guys, so we have made it to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and we decided to pull into the truck wash here and get Goliath clean. We were trying to schedule a coffee/potty stop anyways, and after leaving Galveston with all that salt air and, believe it or not, sand. If you guys look at the hood of Goliath, it's just covered with sand. There was sand on the roof when we were tearing down yesterday because the winds were so high. But you know, I noticed when we sit on that seawall, things start to rust pretty quick afterwards. Even the brake rotors on my motorcycle, after sitting there for just a couple of days, are covered with rust. So we're gonna get Goliath cleaned up right now on the way home. We've still got a few more hours to drive. We're not gonna get home till the wee hours of the morning if we continue all the way. And then, you know, within a day or two of being home, I can unload all of the motorcycles and get them all cleaned up too, because I don't want them going to rust. Now, I didn't mention when we got up this morning, but you probably noticed I was wearing a hoodie. It was damn chilly there this morning. It was in the 40s there at the Texas-Louisiana line. Texas-Louisiana line. And then now it's down in the 30s here. It's just absolutely freezing. That looks much better. All right, I'm not looking at it too close, but it looks like they did a pretty good job there at the truck wash. I was actually filming them wash a little bit, but then they asked me not to, I guess because they do have some minors that work there, and I guess their policy is because they don't want minors on camera, which I totally understand. So I did not film any more inside of the wash. But now we're across the street at the QT. Gonna get some coffee and get back on the road. I gotta tell you, it feels so late because it's so dark, but it's only 7:30 at night. But it feels like it's midnight to me because it's so dark and we've been driving for so long. So I got in there, made my coffee, made one for Katie too. Got up to the register to go pay, realized I forgot to bring my wallet in. So at the truck wash, I had them do engine, I even had them do the undercarriage. I mean, I wanted everything rinsed the best we could, get all that saltiness off of it. Hopefully that does the trick. I mean, there's rust underneath Goliath anyways. Just don't want to make it any worse, right? So just about to get back on the road now. It is 7:51. Did forget, as soon as we cross that state line into Georgia, which isn't going to be that much longer from now, we're going to lose an hour. It's going to jump ahead on us. So it's still going to be pretty late when we get home. It just seems later already. All right, well, we made it back home. It is about, well, 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it's 2:20 right now, and we've probably been here 10, maybe 12 minutes or so. I let, Goliath idle for a few minutes and shut him down. But surprisingly, something we've never had to do before is we've never come home to snow. I don't know if you guys caught it in the videos, but yeah, it is snowing right now. Take a look at the pickup. Yeah, snow. So it is currently 27 degrees. Looks like it's going to go down to about 23. So Katie and I have decided that we're not going to go home. With the pickup here, we could just start it up, take a couple of things home, come back and unload tomorrow. But because it's going to be so cold, we decided to stay here. And that's mostly because we haven't winterized Goliath yet, and I'm not going to go through and winterize him right now at 2 o'clock in the morning. So if we stay in it, we can run the heat, keep everything inside warm, at least for the time being. Now, I don't have enough fuel. That's why I'm walking over here to the gas station to get some gasoline to put in it. And wow, the wind must have been blowing because look, there's snow accumulated on the fuel pump, even some ice in here. And this is undercover. So it must have been blowing in here when it came down. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this morning, as we were coming through Lake Charles, we did something a little bit different. This time, instead of going over the main bridge through like downtown Lake Charles, I don't know if it's really called a downtown, but anyway, we took the bypass. We've never done that before. So we just thought we'd try something a little bit different. So that's why the footage looks a little bit different through there, but we thought that was pretty cool. And I don't know how well these are gonna come out, but Katie got some really cool images of the moon last night coming through Beaumont, Texas. It was really low in the sky, really big looking. It was actually pretty cool. I hope they come out well. All right, I've got the generator all gassed up. I think I'm ready to go inside and try to get warm. It's gonna take a little while for the heater to warm it up in there, but remember, we're all bundled up. We don't have any heat or AC in Goliath when we're driving down the road. So, being in the 20s, it was quite chilly in there. So we just bundled up, had blankets on my lap and everything. And yeah, wasn't too bad. But now that I'm out here, it's starting to get pretty chilly. And unfortunately, our wash job didn't last that long. We got all the sea salt off of it, but because they brined the roads, now we've got salt of another kind all over it. Yeah, and ice. Ice, baby. Yeah, so we started seeing the snow as we were coming through Canton, Georgia. Just some flurries in the headlights, no real accumulation or anything like that on the side of the road, and then it disappeared for a while. And then just as we were coming out of Blue Ridge, like into the Murphy area, it started up again, and it started up pretty heavy. And that's where the roads were all wet, I'm assuming from the brine and just from the snow melting on the ground. But luckily the roads were good. There was no ice patches or anything. So we're pretty thankful for that. I have never driven Goliath in the snow before, believe it or not. I don't think I've ever driven and had ice built up on them like this before, at least not that I can think of. Anyway, guys, once again, I want to thank the crew for a fantastic job all season long. And Chip sent me these pictures of the guys from yesterday, the three of them together. So I'm gonna put them in right here as well. And once again, just want to say thank you to them for a great season. And I want to thank you, all of the viewers and subscribers that have come out. And remember, we're not done yet. I know the season is over. We don't have a rally for a little while, but we've still got a lot of projects to get done. A lot of motorcycle content coming up, and a lot of other projects coming up even on the other channels. So stay tuned for that. All right, and I just checked right now. We are at 24,943 subscribers. Man, we need 57 more subscribers to hit our goal. So please go and hit that button. Follow us on TikTok. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.